Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Shawnie and we are Glitzy Stitches Home DIY. Thank you for joining me today. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. I hope you're having a fabulous day. Today I am really stoked to bring you a thrift flip project. I've seen this before and I wanted to give it a try. So here we go. Okay, what you're going to need for this project is a piece of material of your choosing. Any material. It can be any size that you want it to be, but you actually want it to fit around this pool noodle. Okay, and also we need a pair of the Dollar Tree baby shoes. Now these are getting hard to find. I found one package at one Dollar Tree and I found 3 packages at the other Dollar Tree, and we're going to be making a gnome today. In fact, it's a teacup gnome. So these are the type of shoes we're going to be using, not the original ones that I make. And these are getting hard to come by. So if you see them, pick them up if you use them for your gnome projects especially. And we'll need a little piece of faux fur, and I purchased this at Hobby Lobby, and what I've done is I've cut a piece out. I'll give you all the measurements as we go, and I've just notched it so it will go around our little nose, which this is our little nose, and our little nose is a bead that I received from BB Craft. It's the larger wooden bead, and I've just stained it with some antique wax by Waverly. Okay, you'll need some hot glue, and we may put a butterfly on this depending on how this little guy turns out. So what we're going to do first is we're going to take our material. You'll need some hot glue in your hot glue gun. Get your hot glue gun all good and heat it up. And we're going to turn this like this. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to literally roll this on here. Okay, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this back like so. We're going to run a bead of hot glue right here. Just run your bead. You don't need much for this. Just like that. Just so it sticks. Okay. And if you have a patterned material, you're going to want to make sure that your pattern is on the right side. That's why we don't fold it over and just tuck it in. We want to make sure our pattern is on its right side. Okay. So what we're going to do now is, again, just run our bead of hot glue. We'll do it on this side this time, just like so, and just roll it right over. There we go. Simple. Very, very simple. Okay, now we want to cut some of the top off to where we just have a little bit on our top here. I'm just going to take a little scissors and just run right across your material. Just like that. Okay, and now you may want to take a piece of elastic. These are from the Dollar Tree as well, just the little rubber bands. Okay. And I'm going to simply tie a little tie at the top of our material. Now to finish the bottom, what we're going to do, we're going to just simply take a little bit of hot glue and go around the circle like so, and just kind of put our material to that. If you have to clip it to make it lay smooth, that's good too. Just put this right like this. And the hot glue will melt the styrofoam, so you got to kind of work quickly when you're folding it over, just like that. There we go. Just like that. Okay. There we go. And when I'm making my gnomes, guys, I am so into just making them as easy as possible with the least amount of materials. When I first started my channel, gnomes were my least favorite thing to do. I just was not whimsical at all. And now that I've had my channel for a while, I'm really becoming whimsical, and I really love the gnomes. And we're going to actually make this the back of our gnome. Okay. Now, the next thing we're going to need is, I call this a thrift flip, and here's what I got at the thrift store that we're going to flip. This is our teacup and saucer. These were 99 cents a piece at my local Goodwill, and I just think they're going to be perfect for what we're going to be using them for. Okay, the next step we want to take is we want to take our saucer, okay, and you would think that you would want to put right in the center. We don't want to center this guy. What we want to do is we want to take and we want to put him a little bit offset to the back, not to where he's going to be leaning, but just enough to where he will sit in the saucer. Okay, just like that. And you can use your own judgment on this as well. And I want the printed piece, the little love van here, love bug van, I guess I'm going to call it, to be setting in the back like this. Okay, and you literally just want to take your hot glue, just like this. Just go all around your little material, a little bit in the center. There we go. And right there. There we go. Just like so. Just going to hold this down for a minute. This is glass, so if you wanted to use something that sticks better to glass, you can put E6000 on this. I wouldn't suggest like an Elmer's glue or anything, but I would definitely use like an E6000, a Gorilla Glue, something like that. Okay, there we go. Now, what we want to do with this, okay, is we have to put his beard on and things like that, so we're going to measure it a little bit. So we're going to set the teacup on like so. Let's see. I want the front of it to actually show. So what we're going to do, let's see, we're going to measure our nose right there. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put our nose on. Now that we know how our teacup is going to sit, we're going to put our nose on right here. Okay. Right about that black dot. Add a little bit of glue. Just like that. Take it, let it get a little sticky. I always let my glue get a little bit sticky before I attach it, guys. It just helps to not have all the strings and such, unless you have to move it. If you have to move it or you're working on something that you have to move, I would suggest letting it be real wet so you can move it right away. All right, there we go. Just going to hold this on here. I can feel it almost adhering. So, all right. Okay, now, again, I went ahead and I've taken and I've cut the notch out of our faux fur. I did purchase this at Hobby Lobby, and this measures from the material to the end. This measures 5.5 inches. Okay. Okay, and also before we attach our beard, I just wanted to show you that I did where our seam came together in the back where we rolled our pool noodle. I am going to cover that up with the beard. You want that in front actually. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and we're going to attach our beard. I'm simply going to put a little bit of hot glue. Easy, guys, easy. I always try to make my gnomes easy and fun. I think they're so fun to do. I did not like gnomes at all before. They just, I was not whimsical at all. I started my YouTube channel and I find myself becoming whimsical and everything else. I just think this little guy's cute already. There we go. Just like that. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add our little teacup here, just like that. Simple as that, guys. Simple as that. Put a little glue on the top. And this is hot glue, guys. So hot glue, it'll come off. You can either heat it with your glue gun if you need to remove it and take it off. Just like that. And then I want to put his little shoes. I got to look at him here, guys, so I'll turn him towards you. But these little shoes, and I want to see if they're going to look okay. And they are. They're going to look really, really cute. I don't know if I like the pink. So you know what, guys? I think we're going to paint these shoes. Yeah, we're going to paint the shoes, guys. What we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to paint the shoes, and I'm going to paint them elephant gray. Shoes painted, and I painted them with the Waverly chalk paint in the color elephant, and it did take 2 coats, guys. So, and if you would like to put a sealant on this, like a Mod Podge, you can also go ahead and do that. I did not. What we're going to do is we're going to put a bottom on our shoe. And this year, the really popular things seem to be the lemon theme and the bee theme. So with that, I picked out some cardstock paper that I purchased at Michael's. And this is a paper that was in one of my books, and it is cardstock grade. So what we're going to do with this is I have a little bee here, and I'd like to make sure that the bottom of my shoe goes over that bee as well. So I'm going to have to kind of cut this close, but I want that bee to be on this shoe. So I'm going to put some hot glue around my shoe, just like so. Okay, you got to kind of work fast with this because this plastic it dries really, really fast, and that makes it hard to want to line your bee up real good here. So, but I'm going to do it just like that. Okay. And he doesn't have to be like perfectly straight or anything. And then also on here, I want to go around the orange flower. Okay, that'll be a little bit more simplified there. You just want to take your glue like this. Make sure you get a good amount. Okay, just like that. And we want to find our flower again here. Where's it at? Right there. Okay, we're going to go just like that. Okay, we got our flower in there. Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, we want to let these set a little bit till they dry. Now, see, I just think that's adorable. I would set that out just like that for a conversation piece. It's a cute idea. Anyone who likes gnomes, you know, likes to set them out, is because to cut around it, it just makes it so much easier and simplified just to do just like that. Okay. Just like so. And I'm going to show you. I know I have a placement for these, and I want to show you guys this because I have a theory on this. I was told once in art class in high school that when you look at a piece of art, no matter what it is, your eye needs to be kept moving. So I've kind of lived by that theory for a very long time. And so when I do a project, I make sure that the eye keeps moving because it's very important. It keeps the piece interesting. All right, there we go. Now, okay, just that simple. So what we're going to do, get rid of this. Okay. Now, again, I think this is cute just like this. It took, what, maybe 3 minutes, and we just, you know, we put them together. So what we're going to do, okay, the bee I'm going to put on this side, okay, and I'm just going to put the glue right at the top here, just like so. Just want to hold it down for a second, okay, Then we want to put his other shoe on. There. Okay. Round their glue. Okay. Just like so. And you want these a little bit apart, guys. You want them a little bit apart so they look like feet. There we go. Okay. Right. Just like that. Now, for our last step, okay, we're not going to put arms on this guy or anything. He's just sitting there relaxing. He's just chilling, okay? And for our last step, what we're going to do is we're going to take, and I have these big orange daisy flowers. Guys, I cannot remember where I purchased these. Haven't a clue. But I want to practice. I don't know if I want it over here. Now I have to turn this towards me. Sorry, guys. Over here or over here. Okay, I definitely want it over here. All right, these already have a sticky on them, but to reinforce it, we're going to go ahead and we're going to put some hot glue on there, just like this, just a little bit. You don't need a whole lot for this. And you want to get your placement right on this. So we're going to put it about right there. Okay, there we go. All right, I think this is adorable. I really, really think this is so cute. And there you have it. It was quick, it was easy, guys, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like what you've seen today, go ahead and give me a great big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell next to your subscription and you'll be notified each time I upload a new video. And don't forget, at the end of each month, I do have the Gnome of the Month, which runs the last Monday through the last Saturday of the month, and this will be for the month of June. So stay tuned for that. Thank you guys so much for joining me this morning. I hope you enjoyed this project and have a blessed day. Bye.